Hey, how's it going everyone? It's Harold, aka Lilhed. So what I have in front of you is the Avermedia Game Capture HD2. So I got so excited when I got this in that I pretty much already unboxed it. So it's not really a full-fledged unboxing because everything's already unboxed. And there is everything right there. So just so anyone doesn't know, of course this device is the Game Capture HD, Avermedia Game Capture HD2 to be exact. So the second version, some of the, of course, straight up benefits from this is that it is a standalone device, meaning you don't need a computer at all to utilize this device and capture video footage, video game or just video footage. Everything you need is right here in this box. You have USB on the front, you can use as a storage medium. You have storage, we can put in an internal drive. At the bottom I have a 2.5 inch SSD, 480 gigabytes, where I use as my storage medium. Actually, then this have notches. We can switch it from 7mm to 9mm. Yeah, so everything you need is right here in this box. Okay, so basically, like I said, you don't need a computer. Everything you need is right here. Utilize something, USB or internal drive to capture the media, and you're pretty much good to go. So in this box, of course, what comes with it is the device, the Game Capture HD2, the user manual, the quick start guide, remote, HDMI cable, and the adapter, and they all right here. The user manual comes in 6 different languages. Quick start guide, the remote control, the HDMI cable that comes with it, and the power adapter, which is inside. So I actually use the power adapter that came with my Game Capture HD1. They use the same power adapter, so that's the one I used, which is why this one is still in the box. And you know, like that's pretty much how I do it. So what's some of the other good things about this device? Well, for starters, while you're doing your game captures, you can actually do live commentary utilizing the microphone port. Just plug in some type of headset in there, you can do that. You plug in some headphones and you can get all your audio coming through to your headphones instead, like if you did want it coming out through your TV speakers or whatever like that. Device has, so the device has 2 inputs, component video inputs, the left and right audio input, analog audio input, HDMI input, HDMI output, LAN port. So basically one of the benefits with the LAN port is once you capture your video and say you want to upload it straight to YouTube, you can actually do that. Just plug this in to your network, and you have to do your login and stuff like that to your YouTube account, and you can upload videos straight from the device to your YouTube channel. Then the power port. So the device, the hard buttons on the front. So you got your record button, which is right here, and when you hit record, it turns red like this. If it pulse, like pulse is red, then the power button, it goes green and you utilize it. So some of the other things about this device is, like I said, one of the biggest things, of course, I reiterate, it's a standalone device. You don't need a computer per se. Now if you want to utilize other features as far as doing more detailed video editing. You can attach a USB thumb drive to it, move your files over to the thumb drive, move it over to your computer, and use whatever software you have on your computer. But example, like if you just doing like, I don't know, playing Call of Duty or something, and you're doing like just a bunch of quick scopes, and you're trying to do a quick scope montage, it actually has a built-in video editor, which is pretty basic, but for cutting out the parts that you were unsuccessful with your quick scopes, that's easy. You just cut those parts out, put the rest of the video back together, save it, upload to YouTube, and you're good to go. And like I said, and you can do all that from the box, never needing to use a computer. But of course, once again, if you want to use a computer, you can. You just have to move the files over to a USB thumb drive and go with it from there. This device records in a bunch of different formats, so it can record all the way up to 1080p, full 1080p, HD 1080p. It can actually pass the signal through at 1080p, 60 frames per second. It will only record maximum at 1080p, 30 frames per second. So for most console games, most games run at 30 frames per second anyway. So me personally, that's like not an issue whatsoever at all with me. So I'm fine with that. A lot of people, you may be fine with it, you may not, but either way, the highest it can capture it is 1080p, 30 frames per second. But it will pass the signal through. If it's coming in at 60 frames per second, the signal will get passed through at 60 frames per second. Also, back to your display device. And some of the other things, it will not record 240p video. So if you're using like your older game console, NES, Super NES, 64, Genesis, Master System, Saturn, that outputs a 240p signal, you will not be able to capture that 240p signal by itself to this device. You will need something like a upscaler, a converter, or a video processor. So for me, all my older games, I use a video processor that processes at whatever thing I want. So I currently have everything playing either in 480p or 720p. I like 720p, so that's mostly what I have everything set to, and that's what I record at. The device, other good thing, so for me, I use the remote. I use the remote for everything. This device has the ability to communicate with the GameMate app, where you can download that off the Apple Store or Google Play to use on your Android or Apple device or iPhone or whatever. And you can actually control just about everything that you can control with the actual remote on the GameMate app. And also the other benefits to that is you can actually see the actual recording live, or at least the data, like the actual recording time and things like that. You can actually see that on the app. You can actually do your file management on the app. And for a lot of people that utilize their phones a whole lot, that could be like right up your alley. For me, I don't really use my phone that much, and the remote is perfect for me. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do a review later of the device where I actually get into the different functions that it has, different things it can do after I test them all. So be on the lookout for that review. But if you got any more questions about this, just comment down at the bottom and I'll see it and I'll message back. But hope you like the video.
Feel it resonated, waiting on no time. Present moment, see me focus on the divine. Deep breaths, made the quality to rise, and I'll become alive as my chakras align. And you're focused on time. Well, I'm living this moment, and you're stuck in your mind. But don't it feel hopeless? Yeah. And I know you're tired of the fear. Open up your heart and bring all of your dreams.